Hello, everybody. How's it going? Happy Saturday. I cannot believe it's Saturday already. Welcome on in. First of all, I got to start by saying thank you so much to my good friend Kung Fu Asparagus for the gift sub. I appreciate that very much. Mud, enjoy your gift sub. Compliments of Jay. Enjoy your emotes. Your ad-free viewing. If you'd like an invite to our sub-only Discord, please let one of the mods know and they can help you out. But otherwise, thank you very much, Jay. I hope you're doing well. I had to see if my tea was ready. It was too hot when I was getting everything ready here, but it is good. Let's see, who else do we have here? Hello, Meerkat. Hello, Tara. Hi, Jay, of course. Hi, Morgan. Hi, TS. Hi, Ehel. First stream you catch this year, so yay 2023. I agree. Yay 2023. We made it through another year. Welcome, Noelle. Come get cozy in my lap. I'm apparently gonna rock you like a baby. It is 2023, folks, which is crazy. We've been back to stream now for 2 weeks. It's been so lovely not only to be back, because I took a little bit of a Christmas break, which was, don't get me wrong, was very, very nice, but I missed you guys by the end of it. We've started 2 new games on stream. We've been playing Jedi Fallen Order as well as Kinseed the past 2 weeks. And today we're going to be kind of returning to an old favorite. As you guys know, we played a lot of Temtem in the fall when it originally launched out of early access. And Steam says we put 32 hours into it. And we were pretty far through the main story, but then God of War Ragnarok came out and that kind of monopolized all of my time. So we haven't played Temtem since the beginning of November. So it's been about 2 months. Once we get in here, we're definitely going to need to sort of catch up on where we were at.
Love this amazing streamer Tallara tap.
Oh my god, Tony! Thank you so much for the resub, my friend. Welcome on in. Happy 2023 to you. Cheers. I'm repping the Last of Us mug today because tomorrow is the big day. As most of you guys know, I'm a huge fan of The Last of Us. And the TV show is coming out tomorrow, which is so exciting. I was excited for it, A, because I love The Last of Us. And I was even more excited for it because, B, they actually filmed it in my city. They filmed the show in and around Calgary, which was so amazing. Driving around and, like, seeing the sets and seeing the streets closed off and stuff got me so excited. So I'm definitely going to be, like, looking at the show and trying to see, you know, if I can recognize any parts of downtown. And then, third of all, why I'm excited is the previews have gotten amazing reviews. Everyone is saying it's, like, really, really good. So I am hyped. It's going to be on HBO. It comes out tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, I believe. I'd have to fact check me on that. Somewhere around there. And I'm super freaking excited. So cheers to The Last of Us. I'm sure I've shown you guys before, but I actually have a Last of Us tattoo. Let me see if I can get a good angle on it. I move my mic. Right here is the same tattoo that Ellie has in The Last of Us Part 2. It's the moth with the black and white ferns. So pretty big fan. Pretty big fan, you could say. Also, I think I saw some other people come in. Kirky, hello. I'm drinking some tea to represent my British brethren. Looks amazing. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. So I've got a couple of tattoos here, and I've gotten them in different parts. The very first part I got was this first band right here, was the first part. Then I extended that and added some more florals. Then the third one I got was this Last of Us one. So everything I've been trying to sort of blend into each other so it looks cohesive. And then my most recent one, it's so hard to bend my arm this way. Yeah. My most recent one, this is terrible, is this sword right here. Which, if you look closely, I know that was a terrible angle, but it's actually supposed to be Zyrel, Ciri's sword from The Witcher. So we got a few video game related tattoos. Yeah, my artist here in Calgary, she's done most of this, and she's done a great job. The only last bit of my arm that I need filled in now is this back part, so if anybody has any cool ideas that would sort of fit the theme that I've got going on here, let me know, because this is up next, this part right here, which is much easier to show off on stream, because it's this part of my arm. Kirky says, just lurking? No worries, my friend. Lurk away. I saw Meerkat said he was going to be lurking as well. Enjoy your lurks, everyone. Oh, Jay! Haven't been able to stop by much, but I wanted to let you know every hecking nanosecond in your stream is certifiably a good hecking time. Now, talk about a compliment. That's very, very sweet. So here in Canada, I don't know where, I see some people says I don't know if I can get HBO. We don't actually have HBO here in Canada. Here in Canada, it will be on Crave. Not sure where everybody is located, but Crave is the platform that will be streaming The Last of Us. That's our platform that carries all the HBO content here in Canada. Maybe something runic in the vein of God of War. That would be cool. Get Rick from Rick and Morty or Towley from South Park. I can't get Rick from Rick and Morty. Have you guys heard the allegations about Justin Roiland? I don't want to get into it too much. I don't want to be a downer, but why does everybody in Hollywood have some sort of dirty secret? Like, I just don't understand it, and perhaps I will never understand it unless I also become rich and famous. But why is everyone in Hollywood either an abuser, you know, a sexual abuser, just a terrible person? Like, I swear to God, if you can get through being a celebrity without having a major scandal, you are one of the few. But yeah, unfortunately, I personally loved Rick and Morty, but hearing these allegations about Justin Roiland doesn't make me exactly want to go watch it or anything. I would not be able to decide what to tattoo over the course of my life. Interests have changed a tad. Plus, I'm a wimp and fear the pain. So that's my thing, is I try not to get stuff that would be too obvious as to what it is, because obviously as you grow, as you age, your interests do change. If you had asked me at 15 what tattoo I wanted a tattoo of the Jonas Brothers band symbol, okay? I was desperate for that tattoo. Clearly, at age 28, I'm glad I didn't get it. But so, how I've been going about with my art is I'm sort of choosing things that have meaning to me, but at the same time, look good too, and don't necessarily look video gamey. You know, like, I don't have a big-ass Pikachu on my arm. If one of these days, for whatever reason, you know, I don't like The Last of Us so much, this is still just a cool piece. Same with the sword. I know it's Witcher specific, but I love fantasy media anyway, so that's the way I try to do it, is kind of make it a bit more ambiguous, so that no matter what stage of my life I'm in, I think I'll like it. And that's the way I've kind of went about choosing my pieces. You're in the UK, so you need to Google it. Yeah, okay. I hate that so many good producers turn out to be a-holes. Yeah. Hey, Beast, what's up? Beast says, is Twitch going through some kind of update? It's also showing timestamps for comments when I first pop in. Yes, it is actually. It's a cool feature that I saw this on Twitter. So essentially, when you join chat for the first time, you get a preview of what's already been happening. So, you know, a lot of times you hop into chat and you gotta catch up with the conversation. But they're revealing, I don't know how much, if it's like the last 30 seconds or whatever, but they're actually giving you a glimpse of the chat when you first come in to kind of help you get in the swing of things, which I think is pretty cool, honestly. It's almost like stepping on everyone else's toes in one way or another is a defining characteristic of the rich, famous, and/or powerful. Good point. 12-year-old Tiff would have got a tattoo of Roxas. Literally, if I had been allowed to get tattoos in my teenage years, I would have had, like, a full portrait of Roxas right here, a full portrait of Nick Jonas right here, like, It is a really good thing that teenagers are not allowed to get tattoos, because, well, don't get me wrong, I still love both Roxas and Nick Jonas, but I just don't necessarily want their faces on my body. When I was a kid, I wanted a tattoo of something from Kingdom Hearts. I'm sure someday if I get a tattoo, it'll probably still be Kingdom Hearts. And that's the thing, Morgan, is the great thing about Kingdom Hearts is you could get, like, that heart symbol, you know, the classic Kingdom Hearts symbol, which normal people, I shouldn't say normal people, lay people wouldn't know was from a video game. They would just be like, oh, that's a beautiful heart. But then people who know. You know what I mean? Fucking normies, right? All those normal people out there who don't know what Kingdom Hearts is. Hung says, the only tattoo I want is my family crest. My dad and brother have it. My uncle and his kids have it. My 2 aunts all have it. Oh, that's actually very beautiful, Hung. You should totally get that done. Noel says, the only tattoo I've ever mentally been dedicated enough to the idea of is NBBs on my knees. What is NBBs? Gotta Google that. NBBs. Oh, like a non-binary B. Oh, okay. With the yellow and the purple. I see. Okay, I got you. That's cute, though. I really like that. I think that's very, very cute. I'm sure if you go to a good artist, they would be able to mix those colors to make them pop for you, even on your skin tone. It's all about finding the right artist, right? Who has experience with either your skin tone or the type of design you're looking for. But that's very cute. I like that a lot. He says, that reminds me, I have another wholesome Pokemon thing I'll post in Discord. All right. Mods have had that ability for a while. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. I got you. Those weird normal people, I get what you mean. Hi, Euro, how are you? Welcome on in. Gurky! Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for gifting a sub to Noel. Spreading the love from all the way across the pond. It's Kirky. Thank you, Noella. Enjoy your emotes, ad-free viewing. All that good stuff. Jay says, you're making me want to design my own tattoo. I owe myself a tattoo. One of my weight loss goals was to lose 50 pounds and reward myself with a tattoo. I hit that milestone years ago, and I never did get myself that tattoo. Well, first of all, congratulations. That's a wonderful achievement. You definitely should get a tattoo, Jay. I recommend it. If you're looking for a good artist and you don't mind a little road trip, come on down to Calgary. I'll send you to my girl, and she'll hook you up. Most long-term physical thing I did was growing my hair out, and that can be changed with the snap of some scissors. Yeah, and well, that's the thing is, I know a lot of people their main argument against tattoos is twofold. One, they're like, what's that gonna look like when you get older? And my response to that is, when you get older, you're wrinkly anyway. Why not have some fun pictures on your skin? You know, like, I don't understand why they're like, you're gonna look gross when you're older. Like, no offense. No, like, really old people, you may as well have a little bit of color. It's not like your skin looks great anyway when you're old. And then my second thing is, a lot of people are like, oh, but what if you change your mind? And my answer to that is, A, go for a design, as I mentioned before, that's kind of more ambiguous. So it can represent the thing you wanted it to, but even if your interests change, it can still just be a nice picture. You know what I mean? And B, honestly, with the speed of technology and the rate at which people are getting tattooed, like, I feel like everyone in our generation, you know, has a tattoo, or a vast majority. So I think with the technology, tattoo removal is going to become easier as well, because getting a tattoo is way easier than it used to be, you know, back in the olden days. So I'm sure tattoo removal technology is going to speed up as well. So if in 20 years you do absolutely really hate it, I have a feeling it might be a bit easier to get rid of it, you know. What's it gonna look like when you're older? Rad as fuck, boy! Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, who even knows if we're all gonna make it to 80? I'm very much live in the moment and take nothing for granted kind of person. That's sort of my personal philosophy, you know, especially you look in the news and you see everything that's going on in the world and it's like, who knows? So why not get some pretty art in my skin? You know, that's kind of where I am at the end of the day. So, not to get too dark, but that's where I'm at. I just like to tell them, bold of you to assume that I'll make it to old age, and then they just look at me like, no worries, no worries. I've been known to drop a few F-bombs every now and then, so no need to apologize for an F-bomb hitting that chat. I'm a big girl, I can handle it. What's gonna happen when you're old? You'll be dead, Karen! Morgan says, I was actually thinking of getting some press-on nails from Etsy, or maybe getting my nails done. It can be pricey, so I'm thinking about it. You should totally do it, Morgan. Absolutely. Me and Alana go and get our nails done sometimes. I personally don't like anything fancy on my nails. Like, I don't like acrylic nails or anything like that. But even just going to the spa and just getting them done with a base color is so nice, because they, like, massage your hands, and, like, put cream on them, and they, like, file them and trim them, and it's great. So, look, next time we're together, whether, you know, it's in Newfoundland or whatever, we'll go get our nails done. It'll be great. See ya. A fucking F-bomb in this good Christian chat? This is a Christian chat. I guess we shouldn't talk about tattoos or saying fuck or anything fun. I don't remember where I heard this, but sometimes I just want to live with the vibe of live free, die young, leave a beautiful corpse. Okay, Jay, that's a life philosophy. Look, I'm not going to hate on anybody's life philosophy. If you want to look pretty at the funeral home, go for it. Alright guys, so switching gears a little bit here, we are going to be playing some Temtem today. As I mentioned, for those of you guys who do or do not know, we were playing this basically all fall, September through November. We played a ton of Temtem, and it is, people draw the comparison, so it's only natural. It is very similar to Pokemon. It's a creature catching, collecting, battling game, but it's very much its own thing. I really, really enjoyed it. I've been playing Pokemon for a long time. A long, long time, and I can still say that I loved Temtem for what it is. It's very different than Pokemon in some ways. It's better than Pokemon in some ways. And one thing in particular that I would agree is better is the story. The story has actually been very compelling, and the dialogue has been well written and, like, genuinely funny at times. So that's where we're going to be picking up. We're pretty far into the story. As I mentioned, we're about 32 hours into the game right now. I have to be completely honest with you. I don't completely remember where we left off. So I'm really hoping once we get in, load up, I'll check my quest log or whatever. We'll get up to speed real quick. If anyone has a better memory than me and wants to give a little summary or something in chat, that would be awesome. But otherwise we can sort of figure it out together, I think, and it'll be good. Tara says, I miss Temtem so much. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad we're playing it today, then. Morgan says, I got my brother Temtem for Christmas. Awesome. Hope he enjoys it. Erica says, I can fill you in. Max fucking died. Yeah, Max did die. That was iconic, honestly. All right, let's just load up here, and maybe they have a good quest. Hopefully, they have a good quest journal that sort of recaps everything that's happened. Yeah, Max died. The bad guy from Team Belsoto pushed Max off a cliff, and unfortunately, our character felt bad about it. When in real life, I was like, I don't really feel that bad. Man stole my identity, put me in jail, and tried to ruin my life, and insulted me. So, you know, like, I wasn't that upset about it, but anyway. It's fine. Temtem is on PC, yes. And it is interesting because Temtem is actually considered an MMO. Like when you're going around, you can see other players. So that it's kind of cool. It makes the world feel less lonely than it is in Pokemon. Oh look, I'm back in the live streamers! Cool. Wait, if I click on me, it just opens my stream. Well, look at that, guys. Look at that face down here in the live streamer panel. I'm back, bitches! I love this for you. Thanks! Alright, so let's see if we can get caught up here. Quests. So it looks like our quest is we need to fly to Sipanku on archipelagic Congress business. Right. Okay, so last thing that we did is we are on this island of Sipanku, and here's the world map. And the Belsodo, which is the evil team, the Team Rocket-esque team of this game, were literally like, what is the word? When they, like, surround an island in an act of war. Someone give me this word. Blockade, thank you, this is the word. Yes, blockade. They were literally blockading Sipanku. No one could get in or out and just straight up attacking them. So the locals made up basically a rebel group, and we managed to sneak our way onto the island to help them out. And we managed to get rid of the Belsodo presence on the island. And at the end, that's when Max actually died. The leader pushed Max off a cliff. So, at the end of that, basically everyone was like, okay, we can't ignore this Belsodo threat anymore. Because at first people were like, an evil team that wants to take over the world? What are you talking about? But after the whole blockade thing, now they sort of believe in me. So they have decided to put together a congress, basically, representatives from each island, as well as some of the dojo leaders, etc. And they want me to join because I'm a hero. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. So that's what we're doing. Oh, sorry, it was Kisawa that was blockaded, and we're flying to Sipanku for Congress. Hey, Ehel! What's going on, man? Thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate you very much. Enjoy your emotes, enjoy your ad-free viewing, and if you're interested in joining our sub-only Discord, just let one of the mods know. Hey, Mr. X! So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's where we are at. So I'm just going through all of our old quests here. If any, I don't know if you guys need sort of a summary of everything that's happened so far. But essentially the game starts how any Pokemon-esque game starts. You can call me XQ? Alright, got it. And I left my small village to go be a Temtem master. And when we went up to the first gym, or they're called dojos, the dojo leader wasn't there because she was dealing with a threat. And that was the first time that we ever saw the Belsodos. The Belsodos had actually kidnapped the dojo leader. So we released her. And then we decided to head to the next island, the Mirror Isles. And when we got to the Mirror Isles, there was still stuff going on there. We tried to do our gym quests, and then we realized that the Belsodo were doing something with the local volcano and causing issues. And we went down there and we realized what they were doing in the volcano is they were trying to artificially create Temtem. Like forcing Temtem breeding through the power of the volcano. So again, we stopped them. And then we flew to another island where the Belsodo actually shot us out of the sky. Our ship crashed. It was a big shipwreck in Tukma. And so a big part of that was us like trying to get medical supplies and help out our crew and stuff. And then when we actually got to the capital city, there was an imposter, a Tallara imposter, and they were going around doing all of this bad stuff. We were like wanted criminal number one. So they found us, tossed us right in jail. We were like, what the hell? We didn't do anything wrong. Turns out Max, our old best friend from growing up, aka our rival, aka a POS from our childhood, had been impersonating us and ruining our reputation. So we managed to break out of jail and convince people we weren't actually the bad person. And when we did that, then we heard of the blockade of Tukma, which we came over here to help put a big stop to the Bel Soto here. Max was kicked off a cliff, and now we're going for a Temtem World Council. So there you go. There's a really quick 30-second summary of where we've been at. And I should also show you guys my team. So we have Munko, Momo, Gazuma, Platimus, Auhi, and Volfi. This is the squad. Everybody's in the level 50s to low level 60s. And I was trying to see if I could get you guys like a better picture of everyone, but you'll see them when we're in battle. One thing I'm gonna have to try to remember and get back up to speed on is the type matchups. So these are their actual names. You can give them nicknames, but my thought or reasoning was that I'm never gonna learn the names of these creatures otherwise, so I haven't given them nicknames just because I'm trying to learn all of the creatures' names. Once we get to endgame, we'll probably give them nicknames. So these are their actual species names, I suppose. And yeah, I gotta get used to the typings because the typings are different, as you can imagine. For example, Munko has a type digital, Momo is neutral, Gazuma is electric wind, Platimus water toxic, Auhi mental fire, Volfi earth nature. So you gotta try to remember like what everything's strong and weak against. I'm sure we'll just figure it out as we go. So alright, so what we need to do now is we need to go join up with the council and do Congress things. Yeah, exactly, Morgan. That's actually something that I always do. Like, for example, when I played Pokemon Violet, my first run through, I didn't nickname any of my Pokemon because I knew that if I did, I would never learn their names. It's just, I don't know, it's just something that I always personally do. So I played through my first run without nicknaming everybody, just so I could figure out what everybody's names were. And then in the post-game or in my next run, I can actually give people nicknames. So one really cool thing about Temtem, if you guys remember, is that the standard battles are double battles, which is kind of fun. Also, TS and Meerkat, enjoy your lurks, by the way. To be fair, I never nickname my Pokemon because I'm a boring old hussy. Like I said, I will nickname my Pokemon on the second playthrough, but on the first playthrough, I do not nickname my Pokemon. Or in post-game, I'll nickname them, but it's just a personal thing for me. I'm just like, personally, I'm just really bad with names. Not only in Pokemon, in real life. Like, people will be like, oh, what's the name of the lawyer on this file you're working on? I'm like, I could tell you exactly what they look like. You know, I could explain their personality. I'm just personally really bad with names. Whether it's virtual creatures or real people, so I need to do things to try to mitigate that weakness of mine. Essentially. Oh my god. We might have to use a repel here, because I can't even get through this water. I am too, but at the same time, I could name several hundred Pokemon before I could name all the presidents. Well, it's all about interest too, right? I'm not gonna remember something if I'm not interested in it. Yeah, I would remember all 1,000 Pokemon before I could remember any sort of history. Oh my god, okay. So many creatures. But yeah, I really love the art style of this game, the sort of cel-shaded art style that they've went for. The music is also very good. This game is just very, very good. If you're into creature collecting games, if you're into Pokemon, I literally can't recommend this one enough. It's very, very well done. Alright, we're back to the city. This is Uhuru. I remember now. We were just outside exploring before we went for our congressional duties. So we just need to get back up top. Except I can't remember how to explore the city. This way. By migraine platypus, do you mean, Psyduck? Yeah, this is the Tem Center, so we can heal up. But yeah, as an MMO, you'll see all these people, Aken, Cyberpixel, DS Shook. These are all actual players, so that's kind of cool. Ever since we were kids, we always told my mom she was Psyduck. I mean, Psyduck is like sweet. Like if I had a Psyduck in real life, I would give him all of the hugs. So I don't think it's an insult to be called Psyduck. Congressional Agent Tallara, no less than Narwhal, is at your service. Shall we set sail? We've got a mission in Sapanku! Also, I love how my character, it's an undetermined age. We know that I'm not old enough to drink because we've gone in many different bars and they've said you're not old enough to drink. But we're also clearly not a kid. So we've guesstimated that we're like 17. So it's kind of funny that I've made it to Congressional Agent at 17. But you know. Let's go. To Sapanku. Is there a Narwhal Pokemon? I don't think so. I'm trying to think. Now, we are officially over 1,000 Pokemon now. But I do not think there is a Narwhal Pokemon, unless anybody can correct me on that. So what's the plan, beyond making it to Sapanku as fast as possible? You're asking the wrong person. It's Tallara who's calling the shots. Really? A dojo master like yourself following orders from a mere tamer? She's not a mere tamer, but a special agent of the Archaeopelic Congress. And it's not about orders, Captain, but about doing what we can to defeat Clan Belsodo. Okay, but she's not the boss of me. As a matter of fact, she didn't even pay for their ticket. Why is Adia the worst? Captain. Well, it's true. She was just some kid we picked up in Dennis because Tehani gave her a free ticket, and all of a sudden... Get over it, Addie. You keep bringing that up. Adia! My name is Adia! Don't you... And Tallara is Congressional Special Agent Tallara now, Captain! Yes! Snap, 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 Dr. Sasaya! I love how no one is taking Adia's bullshit. They're like, treat this kid with some respect. I was taking a little nap. I really needed that. After that last battle and what happened to Max, I was completely exhausted. Well, better get going. Gotta catch the Telebos flying fortress in Iwaba before it escapes again. Alright. Hey Riz! Muffin is not here right now. But... I opened the door to my office, so if she does deign to grace us with her presence, she now has an entrance, so I will show her to you as soon as I can. Hey, so I actually took a break from this game. We played it pretty much non-stop in the fall, and then God of War Ragnarok came out in November, and that was all we played up through the new year. So we are just picking up in Temtem again from where we left off. So I'm trying to freshen my memory a bit on where we were. So that's why we haven't beaten it yet, because we haven't played it in about 2 months. Oh, good morning, Congressional Special Agent Tallara, my lady. Much obliged to your majesty. Finally, the VIP treatment. But don't get used to it. I'm only going along with this plan because I don't want what happened to Kisawa happening ever again. So, Tallara and I found something on Lady Lottie's diary. A mention of some place called Iwaba. That's where the Belsodo floating fortress is heading next. Yes, I know Iwaba. It's a little visited region south of the city. What's your plan, Tallara? What do you suggest? Let me think. We can't risk spooking them before we strike. That means we should leave the narwhal at the airship terminal and proceed on foot. As soon as we touch down, I'll run to the dojo and rally all the tamers I can find. Then, we take the place by assault. Meanwhile, if you can pinpoint Telebos' location, I can get my people there as fast as possible before they have a chance to escape again. This time, we must make sure we capture Telebos, or we could be facing another Kisawa very soon. And while you two take care of that... Sasaya, you mentioned some Temtem disappearances in your lab? Yes, top-notch digital Temtem keep vanishing from Nanto labs. Most of them never to be seen again. But some others have started showing up in the wild all around Sepalku. I'm ashamed to admit I have no idea what's going on. Sounds like a case to me. I'll go to Nanto Labs and launch an investigation into the digital disappearances. This way, we'll cover more ground faster. And I guess I'll sit on my ass while you cool kids do your cool kid things. I'm just some dumb captain, after all. I am not going to give you a compliment right now, Adia. All you do is shit on me constantly. So I'll just say, the nicest thing I can say to you is you're only slightly dumb. Well, next time you need a lift, you can fly using your ego as a helium balloon. Ahem. We're approaching Nyoto Port. Let me know when you're ready and I'll start docking maneuvers, Tallara. Alright. So we need to go... Yeah, she's always been a bitch. But I feel like she's gotten even worse lately, because I'm stealing the limelight. Hey Tallara, I never thought I'd see you again so soon after all the stuff in Tukma. Can't even remember if I thanked you for what you did there. It's all a blur. When all this ends, I'm gonna take you and Kamal on a pub crawl in Quetzal. My treat! Yes! I'm only 17, but I'm invited on a pub crawl. Brilliant. Now our brother is... Oh, hi Tallara. Sorry, I'm in focus mode. You wanted something? Captain says we need more power. Yeah, I know. Not a big fan of the adjustments they did on my engines in Tukma, to be honest. I'd been tweaking the intake valves and that pressure regulator over there for months, and now it's all gone. Vanilla calibrations. So yeah, sorry about that. Trying to squeeze more thrust somehow. Doesn't help that we're up against the mid-archipelagian thermals. This time of year, they're vicious, and we're a bit heavy, and, well, you know. You okay? You look distracted. Ooh, V, get out of here. I'm fine. I can do this in my sleep. Just leave me alone and I'll... Ah, who am I trying to fool? Yeah, I'm a bit... Have you seen Izel yet? Ooh? My wife, you know. You met her in Tukma. I'm not the only one with a bad memory, eh? Octalana, it has been 2+ months since I last met your wife. You're gonna have to work with me here. Anyway, I'm stressed because of the mission, and also because she's here, and I'm putting her in harm's way, potentially. And also, we're not used to living under the same roof, you know? Roof, deck, whatever. We've grown used to being away from each other for long periods, and don't take me wrong, I'm happy. But I just don't know if this is gonna work. Like, she's downstairs, but I can't spare a minute for her? It's just weird. Okay, it'll work out. That's mighty kind of you, but I don't know. I hope I'm not messing this up. Do you think you could check up on her, please? If you have a minute. She likes you. See if she's, I don't know, if she's okay, like, never mind. I'll do it. Thanks, Tallara. Today I'm a mess, but I'm pulling myself together, I promise. Why is Octalana's wife on board, anyway? This is like low-key a war vessel. Tallara, I had no idea you were aboard. I didn't know you were aboard. Haha, yeah, it's a bit crazy. But yeah, all that happened made me realize how little time I was spending with my Octalana and the dangers she's running now, staffing a Congress ship. So I figured, what the down below? I'm gonna go with her, join the narwhal, give them a hand as a trainee steward. I keep busy, and poor Augustine can finally take a break. It's very brave of you. Brave? Nah. A lot of things in a relationship do take bravery, but this was an easy decision. My place is with her. I know she didn't dare ask, but yeah, this feels right. What does, Octalana say? She's happy, I guess? I hope. Must be tricky working with your spouse, though. Well, I tried to get a job on a different deck, you know? We all need our space. So far it's working, but early days. Fingers crossed, girls. Oh, thank you. Can I help with anything? Thanks, but no, I'm fine. Just a bit bored. Actually, you have nothing to do until we get to Sipanku, right? Everyone keeps telling me you're such a great tamer. Care to show me those moves? Sure, why not? Let's fuck up your bedroom. Oh, no, we're gonna fuck up the upper deck. Okay. Riz says, I forgot this was an MMO for a second. I was like, who is Sabino? Yeah, you might see just random people wandering around. The perils of an MMO. Alright. Mashuk and Platamus. That is a boxing mushroom, yes. With a cool mushroom hat. See, I can't remember the typings. What is good against crystal? I think fighting is. Well, we'll find out here now. Fighting is not good against crystal. Okay. It wasn't not good against crystal, though, so that's a positive. Fire is good against crystal. Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you might be right. Okay, normal is not good against crystal. Yeah, taking a 2-month break from a game is, it can be a little difficult to get back into, that's for sure. Okay, so let's send out Auhi, because Auhi is fire. Auhi is actually a shiny. They're called Lumas in this game, but they're essentially a shiny. For those Pokemon fans out there. Yeah, Auhi is really cool. Auhi is the perfect mix between cool and cute, which is exactly how I like my critters. I like when they start off adorable. Auhi's little fox form was adorable, and then his final evolution, he's like still adorable but also cool. It's perfect. Melee is good against Crystal if I remember correctly, but I believe they have the mental side too, making Melee neutral against them. Ah, that makes sense, Meerkat. That makes sense. But fire was good against Crystal, that was right. Haha, wow, that was a very cool move. Guys, what are you doing over there? Get off my deck! This isn't a pleasure cruise! Adia, just always trying to ruin the moment. Whoa! Let me catch my breath. Have you seen the captain? Never seen her so angry. That was fun! Yeah, maybe I shouldn't troll her like that if I want to work here. She's the worst. Troll away, Yzel. Thank you for the laughs, Tallara. I had fun. I'm sure you have stuff to do now, so I'll let you be. Alright. Let me get moving now. You think I don't see you there playing Thames on my deck? Am I a joke to you? I need to practice to fight the Bel Soto. Well, not on my ship. We definitely gained some speed, but all these thermals keep making us gain too much altitude, and I'm wasting time trying to lower us. Time to change plan. Get me Kamal. I need a new course. Avoiding the thermals. Would be longer, but faster. Aye aye, Captain. Well, go make yourself useful. Let me know if the captain needs anything else. Captain needs a new course, avoiding thermals. I'm not surprised. It's the wrong time of year to be doing this route. The load this heavy and so fast. It's like columns of hot air shooting straight up from the down below. A pilot's nightmare. Okay, pay attention, boy. You can learn from this too. Tallara just told us we need to avoid these thermals here and here and here. Course estimate? Oh, this is the kid who we got an internship on the boat. He's helping out. Through here. Squeezing between these two and ducking under this current. Good job, kid. You see that, Tallara? Cap sees this. She's gonna replace me with this kid in no time. Okay, let me do a couple of fixes. We're too heavy for this maneuver here. It's optimal to avoid this other point, and that's pretty much it. It'll take a couple of hours, but try going in a straight line instead, and we'll be fighting those currents until tomorrow. Thanks, man. I owe you one. Just doing my job, Tallara. Hope everything goes well in Sapanku, by the way. We all want to see the last of Clan Belsoto, but be careful, okay? Excuse me, Tallara, do you have a minute? Yes, One-Eyed Matthew? Since we're both heading to the upper deck anyway, care to join me for a wee Temtem battle? Sure, I'm down to piss off Adia a bit more. Atta girl! You know, I loved that time at the Nanga. I think I might want to take some time off when we're done and do some serious taming. Teach me some tricks? I love One-Eyed Matthew. He's great. One-Eyed Matthew was actually in jail with us. That time we were falsely imprisoned. So we've been through some shit together. He broke you out of jail too. Yeah, that's right. He actually, yeah, didn't he break me out of jail and then like took my place in jail, I'm pretty sure. Either way, an absolute bro. Did you get cool prison tats together? If we didn't, we should. One thing, another positive thing I'll say is I love all of the creature designs in this game. You know how Pokemon, especially the more recent generations, it's kind of like 50-50. It's either you really like it or it's just an absolute trash design. 9 out of 10 Temtems, I think, are an awesome design. Like, I've been hard pressed to put my team together because I'm like, I like everybody. You should get a teardrop under his missing eye. That would be badass. What do you think, Matt? Yes, that's right, Rose. Let me actually grab that plushie. So, there's a like semi-viral clip of me screaming about a Temtem that I encountered. His name is Platypet, and he's low-key one of the cutest things I've ever seen in my life. So we actually got a plushie of Platypet. He's fully evolved now. Platimus is the fully evolved version of Platypet. But this thing is freaking adorable, and we have a little plushie of him, so he can hang out right here next to us. He's just a little baby. Kazuma's down. Alright, Volfi, you're in. You're the only one we haven't seen yet today. My card shop didn't have the Sprigatito box yet, so I'll have to check back later. Yeah, absolutely. It's a great box. It's the very first Pokemon cards of Sprigatito, plus you get a little pin. And I actually got some pretty good pulls from the packs in the box, so definitely recommend picking one up, because I know you love baby Sprigatito just as much as I do. So Twitch just told me that I can now do a Bean Boozle with my loonies, but I would never do that to anyone, never ever for infinity. See, Morgan, you're too nice to me, because I know a lot of people here are saving up their loonies specifically to do that to me. So it's nice to know you're on my side. Ah, you've gotten a lot better since Amnesia. I can see that. Can you teach me how you did that with the... You too, Matthew! I can't believe this! Oops, let's go, go, go! Phew, I don't think I'll ever outlive this. Worth it, though. Oh. It was, yeah. Not even any argument from Matt. He just says, yeah, that was worth it. I gotta heal my Tims. What is a Bean Boozle? So there are beans. You know Harry Potter, Birdie Boss, every flavor beans? It's basically that IRL. So you get a box of beans, and every bean has 2 potential flavors. So it'll be like a white jelly bean, and it's either, it could potentially be, you know, marshmallow flavor, or it could be vomit. And so you spin a little wheel, it tells you which bean to pick, and then you eat it and you hope for the best. So it's something that I normally do during charity streams. People love getting me to eat disgusting things, and I love raising money for charity. So I've done quite a few Bean Boozles in my stream career. I would say I've done, oh god, I don't know, 10 to 15? They're always disgusting. I'm sure there are clips floating around with some of the best moments. But yeah, and it's also a very, very high channel point reward. So that's the thing, Noelle. I also don't even like jelly beans, so what I do is I chew it enough to figure out what taste it is, and then I just spit it out, whether it's the good taste or the bad taste. She almost ended stream once. Some of them are really bad. It's not a joke. It literally tastes like you're eating vomit. Like, it's really bad. Entertaining, but bad. I think the time I did it, I got dead fish. That sounds about right. Yeah, that's a Bean Boozle flavor for sure. Ready for docking maneuver. Are you done playing around on my ship or what? Yeah, Sipanku, here I come. Neodio, technological capital of the archipelago. Whoa, this place looks cool. It's giving me Tokyo vibes. Music too. Oh, this is a banger. Me too, Riz. This place is cool. My ex really liked the dirt flavored ones. I guess that's why they're your ex. This is your cue to go, Tallara. Iwaba is to the south. Chop chop, special agent. Ouch, my hand. Too much using a mouse? Not really. I'm an assistant at the comic studio, and they say the first month is the worst. I was used to drawing a lot, but not these many hours. Guess I should get used to it. No, take more breaks and stretch. That's what the sensei says, but I wanted to impress them. You're right, I should pace myself. Nothing, not even art, is worth destroying your body over. What I really need right now is a longer break. Look at those looky guys down there in Onsenshima. I should be there too. Onsenshima? What's that? See that islet to the north, the one with the red bridges and the water? That's Onsenshima, the hot spring spa. I just want to be done with this volume. As soon as we send it to the publisher, I'll take a few days there. Nothing but warm baths, tea, and naps. Sounds lovely. Guys, this music is bomb! Hi, what? Dojo Master Sasaya says to give you directions, Congressional Agent. Iwaba is to the south. Please hurry, Tallara. We'll follow in numbers as soon as we gather the tamers. Oh, so they're not even gonna let me into the city. Being a Congressional Agent sucks. I want to check out Neo Tokyo. I don't want to do my job. You're entering the Iwaba Natural Reserve. Please avoid overtaming and keep children under supervision at all times. The Sapanki Highlands. Huh? Where's the fire, lass? What? Have you seen a flying fortress? Flying fortress? Have you been smoking Omni-Leaf, lass? So sad, the state of today's youth. This is no joke. Have you seen a floating castle or not? Are you serious? Those don't exist, dear child. They're the stuff of legends. You must have seen them in that Indaria's Quest or some other manga, but no, they're not real. Now go and run and chase the other kids. At your age, you should be playing outdoors, not living in made-up fantasy worlds. What the? Alright, male Karen. That guy sucked. Manga and pot is canon in this universe. Back in my day, the kids used to play outside and skin their knees and eat dirt. I miss the good old days of racism, sexism, and homophobia. Ah! The kids these days, they're too accepting. Find him! We must catch the traitor or else! But in this area... No excuses, we need to find the traitor as soon as possible. The general says we cannot risk being seen by the locals or... Watch out! There's someone over there! Get her! We can't afford any witnesses! Yeah, so fighting is good against Crystal, but it was like Meerkat said, the other guy was Crystal mental, and so that evened it out. Wow, Munko hanging on with 2 HP in her dream there. I don't remember what some of these moves do. Okay, electricity isn't good against either one. I guess nature and ground. Not good with electricity. Let's try wind. Oh, we didn't even need wind because Momo took care of business. Back to Telebos, quickly! We must report this before more come. Well, they've confirmed the presence of the floating airship, so that's helpful. Can I get back up to that healing station? Yeah, perfect. Have you found him yet? Sir, not yet, sir. Our agent saw him leaving the city an hour ago. He must be hiding somewhere in this region. What are you doing here? Find him and bring him to me. Double time. Alright, yeah, I think we're in the right spot. There's Bel Soto everywhere and General X with his stash. Ma'am, I found him! You blasted fool, this isn't him. This girl isn't even Kasawan. Now we have to deal with her or she'll run to the city and tell everyone we're here. Morgan, that is quite the process. I respect the amount of effort you put into your hair washing routine. For me, it is just shampoo, conditioner, air dry. And then I usually touch it up with a curling rod. That move looked a lot scarier than it actually was. I was like praying for Kazuma as that fucking fire tornado hit him. He was alright. No big deal. Same with that one. Like, that looked epic, but did not do much damage. Look what you've done, you incompetent fool. I'm sorry, ma'am. Alright, I'm actually gonna backtrack again, just because it's so quick and so easy to just go heal up my entire team right here, rather than having to waste items. Let's just do this real quick. And then we'll get back at it. Guys, so I beat Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion last night. I got it for Christmas, actually, and for those of you guys who know or may not know, it is the prequel to Final Fantasy VII. It actually originally came out on the PSP in 2006, and they basically... I wouldn't call it a remake like Final Fantasy VII was, it's more of a high-quality remaster. Anyways, the TLDR is, I know how it ends, and I won't spoil it for anybody who doesn't know, but I'll say this, the ending is very heart-wrenching. And oh my god, did I cry like a baby last night. That, oh man, I cried so much. That ending is just like, rip my heart out and put it on a stick. Like, it was just, oh, all of the feels. All of the feels. Crisis Core sure is something, 100%. It is just... The last, like, hour is just Feel City. Riz says, so for some reason it took 2 different people at the GameStop I called, and neither one of them knew what I was talking about. But after describing what the box looked like, they finally found a Sprigatito box! Yay! Oh, I'm so glad that story had a happy ending, unlike Crisis Core. So weird that they didn't know what it was, though. You'd think if they worked at GameStop, they'd understand. But anyway, whatever. Happy for you. Let me know if you get any good pulls. I caught someone hiding in the tall grass. You, stop right there. Who are you and why are you prowling around this area? I'm kicking Bel Soto ass, mostly. We'll teach you a lesson before we hand you over to the General, Berhano. What did I say a minute ago? This is an undercover op. No names, you chump. Zach is a true bro, and, this will be slight spoilers for Final Fantasy VII Remake, but as that did come out 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I feel like it might be okay to talk about him. Here's your warning, okay? Final Fantasy VII Remake spoilers warning. Go. It seems that they're going to change the plot in Final Fantasy VII Remake. It seems that it is not going to follow the events of the original Final Fantasy VII. You can see at the end of the first part of Remake that things are different, and they keep talking about fate and writing your own story. And we actually did see a glimpse of Zack at the end of Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I'm really hoping in this alternate universe that Remake is that Zack comes back and he and Aerith can be together again. So I'm really hoping. Final Fantasy VII Universe is so good. So good. The first guy told me, nah, we don't have it. And I was like, the website says you do. And then he was like, nah, I don't have Dead Island Collector's Edition. And I'm like, what? How did he get Dead Island Collector's Edition from Sprigatito Paldea Collector's Box? That is not even close to the same words. Like, not even close. Yeah, no worries, Morgan. Enjoy that shower. And their Temtem were strong. They were high level. Not a high enough level, though. Finish him off, Wolfie. We make it back to Telebos. You will explain this to the General. Ugh. One more trip back, and then I think we're gonna be basically reaching the point of no return, where it's not worth it to backtrack to heal anymore. We'll do it one more time. Oh, not my sweet Momo. Fuck you guys. Check my squad for a minute. So everybody is level 60 now except for Munko and Aohi. So I'm gonna move Aohi up front and try to level those two guys up a little bit. my god, look at this cute electric deer! Oh my god, he's so cute! Ampling! I love you! Okay, we have to try to catch him, for sure. Wow, first try! Easy peasy. Ampling, the electric deer. Love him. Alright, that's another new Temtem to add to our collection. Gotta catch them all, you know how it is. Nice, Auhi. Nice! Auhi dodged the attack, and then Scarlet knocked himself out. A perfect chain of events. Alright, let's heal up. And continue on this way. Oh, I also pre-ordered the Koraidon ETB from the Pokemon Center when I saw those went live. Yes, I did as well, actually. I pre-ordered it yesterday. They come out March 31st, I believe. It's the very first set of the Scarlet Violet era, so that's exciting. My goal for the new Scarlet Violet era of Pokemon cards is just to collect every single Sprigatito card possible. I just want a full binder of Sprigatitos. As a kid, I wanted to collect every Pikachu card, but that's untenable. There's just so many Pikachu cards, and especially like Pikachu promo cards and like special cards that you can't even get regularly. So yeah, it would be very cool to have a full Pikachu collection, but actually very difficult, believe it or not. Oh, thanks for the posture check, Hung. I could use that. I feel like I'm definitely slouching a little bit. There we go. Now, how do I get down from here? Oh, right here. It's like trying to get a collection of every Jordan. Yeah. Good comparison. Wow, these walls are intense, buddy. So you're a climber? Guilty as charged. Yeah, folks back home told me there was no point coming here to Sapanku. There are plenty of good climbing spots in the Kue uplands, but I like to try new places, you know? And I needed some fresh air after all that happened. I was overdue for a vacation anyway. Hey, I saw you climb down with those things. Sweet gear, buddy. Thanks, they're a prototype. Yeah, no, they do look high-tech. I like the old traditional pilot thing, you know, but sure. I'd love to give those a go when they hit the shelves. Alright, no worries, Tara. See you after. Not gonna lie, I was just wiping water off my phone, but I'm glad it helped out. It did! It was a happy accident. Why don't we Temtem up? Hey, good idea. My arm sure can use a break. It'd be nice to work my brain instead of my limbs for a minute. Whenever you're ready, buddy. He only has one Temtem? There's a Temtem I've never seen before. A Roller. That's new. Okay, I have a feeling he's probably not going to be very effective against this guy. Nope. Ow. Should be able to take him next turn, though. Finish him off with Psywave, Alhi! Nice, there we go. You're a fine tamer too. I hate you, you over-talented bandit. Heh, just joking, buddy, it's fine. It's all good. Still around showing off those sweet thingies? Why you do, it doesn't even look like climbing. Right, I gotta heal. I remember Rolder. He was a rare spawn in the previous area or two. Oh, was he? I don't think I've caught one, or maybe I have. I mean, it's been 2 months, so I really can't speak definitively either way, to be honest. Aha! We're getting closer. Sir, we found him. He was hiding behind a rock like a worm. He's injured and... Bring him in. He has much to tell us. What is that thing? It's huge. How can it float at all? And that man standing there, is that General X again? I must hurry up. Who are they looking for, I wonder? That's the real question here. Another Temtem hater. I can't let you continue with your nefarious deeds. You're wrong. I love Temtem. Spare me. That's what all you dojo types say, that you love Temtem so much that they're your pride and joy, yada yada. And you turn around and kidnap them from their natural habitat, imprison them in digital jails, and make them fight in pointless combats. Well, not on my watch, she says as she's about to use the Temtems that she has imprisoned in digital jails to fight. Girl, you made a great point until you decided you were a hypocrite. I see you participate in the society you criticize. Hey, MK. No, that's one thing I really like about this game, is they have actually challenged the ideas. We've seen groups and met people who have been like, catching Temtem is wrong, and like, making that sort of argument. And it's like, you know, it's a solid argument. But it's just kind of funny when they do the exact same thing they just criticized me for doing. Harmful lick. Ew. I hate that. Oh man, Gulder has literally 1 HP right now. Alright, Platimus, finish him off, man. Are Temtem implied to be sapient the way that Pokemon are? I think so, yeah. People like live with them and like they're like friends and pets and... Suppose you're proud now. You think you've made a point or something. I have no time for this. Wait, I... Just leave her in the dust. You're joining the Temtem Liberation Front? This chick can probably make you a full member. So many of these Scarawats here. I'm just gonna run from these guys. We finally got you, you rebel scum. You'll regret the day you turned against Clan Belsoto. You're just a bunch of thugs and murderers. Max was the only one of you worth their salt. That's why you had to kill them, isn't that true, General Coward? You like running your mouth? Good. Now you will tell me all I want to know about those deserter friends of yours. This time they won't get away. I must reach their fortress before they leave. So hang on, Max actually had friends that are sticking up for them after their death? Color me surprised. Contact! We have contact! Oh, what now? Just as we get the word to get back to Telebos. Who the down below are you? Scram, fool! I don't think so. Temtem up. Ah, get the radio. Tell the boss I'm dealing with a pesky local. We'll be back in a minute. Hung says, this game has lost me. No way was Max likable enough to have friends, right? That's what I'm saying. That's the biggest plot twist yet. That there are people outraged by Max's death. Ouch. Nice. Good job, Momo. She must be that Congress thug we were warned about. Run! Warn the general! Congress forces are coming! Heavenly Staircase. Congress thug is a phrase I feel like is underused. Oh look, Satoshi, a young tamer. What's your name, my dear? Tallara. Pleased to meet you, young Tallara. This is my husband, Satoshi. Hello, Tallara. What a lovely day to catch new Temtem, is it not? See that flying castle over there? Flying castle? No, where? The thing over there, you mean? Oh, what a wonderful imagination you have. No, that's a cloud, my dear. Pretty sure it's a flying Belsoto fortress called Telebos, which is unmooring and getting ready to depart as we speak. Sorry, my ears are not as good as they used to be. Can you repeat that? I said that flying castle over there is... Never mind. Bye! Oh, I know. Why don't we have a friendly Temtem battle, eh? To celebrate this lovely chat we're having. Oh, great idea, my dear. Yes, let's... Somehow I knew it. Oh, so close. Good try, Munko. This is a younger woman's game. I don't have the reflexes I used to. What did you say, dear? Next time we come across a healing store, I need to pick up some items. Healing center, whatever you want to call them. Let's see if there's any new Tems in this grass while we're coming down. Do I have a Spursy? I know I have an Ampling. No, I do not have a Spursy. Okay, cool. So we'll get rid of the Ampling first. We'll try to catch Spursy. Nice! Another new Tem. Spursy the electric type. Looks like this area is known for its electric types, which makes sense if it's supposed to be like a high-tech, futuristic kind of city. She's coming this way as we speak, and our agents in the city say the whole dojo is double-timing it this way, led by Sasaya herself. I hate to say it, but we can't afford to be pinned down here. Not today. Get the prisoner inside. We're leaving. General, sir, we're very low on water supplies. We can't take Telebos on another inter-island flight without... Are you deaf? We leave, I say! It isn't Max's little darling again. I should have sent you the same way as them when I had the chance, but that will be another battle. Come on, you useless rebel. Get up. We must get you inside before they... Hey, leave him alone. Who are you? You came to rescue this traitor? Run while you can. That's my line. Oh, damn. Now he is down. Munko, avenge him! Munko is so thick with like 3 Cs. He can survive so many hits. It's awesome. What is good against nature? I think fire, but we don't have that anymore, obviously. Oh, I think toxic is good. Also, I'm assuming Saku is, nature type. Yeah. He's also wind, which is effective against toxic, so... that's tough. Well, damn! So now it's 2 fresh new Tems. Let's go Momo and Gazuma. Rough, rough indeed! Air done, now just gotta air dry. Yay! Excellent! Getting all fresh on a Saturday. Pocus is hitting like a truck? I know, right? Good lord. He's got decent defense as well. Pocus is a good Tem. Whew! There we go. Good job, Gazuma. Took them both out. General, wait for me! That was a tough fight. Give it to that guy. That was good. No, wait, General, don't leave me here! General, the traitor, No honor among Belsotos, eh? Help me! My leg hurts. Huh? Oh, by all the short circuits, we're late! Tallara, are you hurt? No, but he is. Who is that? That's what we need to find out. He's important enough to Clan Belsoto that General X risked everything to come here and capture him. At least we have a lead to follow. Fine, let's get back to the city and plan our next move. Alright, Tamers, thanks for coming. Back to the dojo. We have work to do. You did your best, Tallara, and Carlos might have discovered something while you chased the general. So all hope is not lost. I'll see to it that this poor devil is taken care of. You come see me when you're ready. We'll see what we do next. I'll be at the dojo. Alright. Oh, that was quite the fight. I have to heal up my Tems a bit before we get going. Did I already use my file? I did. Shit. Oh, no, wait. I can just use a smoke bomb. And it'll just teleport me back here. Beauty! That skipped some travel. Alright. Need to buy some items. Need to buy... those. Bunch of these. As always, I don't have much money. Okay. Alright, back to the city. Guess we can actually explore it now. Came as fast as we could, Congressional Agent. I'll never forgive myself. A minute sooner and we might have caught Telebos. Isn't he the best boy? The bestest boy! That's right. No, don't get too excited, Zerbo. Settle down. So cute. I love those little electric deers. Now this is a cool city. We are like kind of floating. A little bit. Nice houses. I would totally live here. This place is cool. It's got that Neo-Tokyo vibe. Read by someone, this Temtem is useful for something. Do you ever wonder who writes for the Tempedia? That little description, you mean? Yeah, those bits you get in your Tempedia. You're a tamer too, right? Think about it. Thousands of tamers read that on the daily. Whose job is it to write that? There are two options. A random loser who couldn't get a real job, or someone incredibly smart and sexy. Reminds me of Midgard with the 2 layers, though the below isn't an awful slum. Yet hopefully it isn't run by an evil electric power company. Oh my god, and it has teleportation! To get from the top to the bottom! Sick! Oh, this place is real cool. Whoa, look at these views. I love this city. It's so cutting edge. Great. This is cool. Here's the dojo. Ah, you're back. Well, I suppose now we have time for a more formal welcome. This is Neo-Edo, my humble city. Welcome to Saponku. It's a lovely city. Thank you. I hope you'll like your time here, even if you're not exactly here as a tourist. Don't look so crestfallen, Tallara. We'll find another way to defeat the Belsodo, trust me. I'm thinking about that Belsodo you captured, or rescued. Doctor saw him, said he just needs a few days of rest and relaxation, so I had him sent to Onsenshima. What did Clan Belsodo want with him? Nothing good, that's for sure. He claims he's a deserter. I'd be skeptical about it if it wasn't for the way his comrades treating him. He might still be a double agent, so tread carefully with him. He's currently recovering in Onsenshima, like I said. That's west of town across the bridge. You can't miss it. I'll go interrogate him then. It's one possible avenue of investigation, yes. If Clan Belsodo wanted him so badly, he must have some crucial information. But there's another lead you want to check. Carlos is in Nanto Labs investigating the digital disappearances. Has he learned anything? Last I heard from him, he was cross-examining the witnesses. As I told you in Kisawa, digital prototypes have been disappearing from my lab for some time. Never managed to learn how or why, but now I suspect Clan Belsodo, of course. Carlos can surely use your help. If the Belsodo are behind the operation, we need to put a stop to it immediately, before they use those stolen digital Temtem to strike again, like they did in Kisawa. Got it. Interrogate the wounded Belsodo and check on Carlos. What should I do first? Up to you, Congressional Agent. If Musa trusts you to represent Congress interest, I trust you too. I'll instruct my people to cooperate with you, Tallara. This is bigger than you, me, or Saponku. The whole archipelago is at stake. I feel like I want to go to Onsenshima to talk to the wounded Belsodo first. Please let me know when you find out more. I'll help as much as I can. Presumably after I can take on her dojo, I guess? Work in progress content. Nanto Labs. Okay, so that's where Carlos is. Coming from the lab, Special Agent, I'm afraid we have bad news about the shrine. Shrine? What shrine? One in the cave right up ahead. It's a very ancient shrine dedicated to the kami spirits that protect the island. Well, it used to be. In any case, it's a place of great power. If only we could harness it after first repairing it, if that's the correct word. What's the matter? I'm almost ashamed to admit it was our fault. We wanted to study the place of power to harness its properties for the development of better digital Temtem, but we made a mistake. We built some machinery in there and everything should theoretically be working, but it just stopped. The power's gone. There's no scientific explanation for it, but a priest came by a few days ago, so the kami were angry with us. They don't like us meddling with their shrine. Well, that's what the priest said. Can I help in some way? I don't know. To be honest, we're at a loss as to what happened. The only one who seems to have an inkling is, that priest, I suppose? One accepts such non-scientific reasoning. Which I don't, naturally. But we're running out of ideas, so perhaps you could go ask the priest? Where can I find him? She's a hermit with a certain reputation for being a bit out there in every sense. They say she usually roams the pillars of high above. She had an argument with the big man of Miyako Village, so now she's a wandering pilgrim of sorts. Okay. Well, if we can find her, we will talk to her. Still nothing, Tallara. Not a single power spike in the readings. Starting to fear the shrine might never go back to normal. What have we done? Angered the spirits by the sounds of it, bro. Crema. Staff only. I'm not staff, and I don't know what Crema is, but I'm here. One sec. Okay. Okay. What's duality? This blasted engine we're using, I friggin' hate it. What do? I'm a technical artist, meaning I spend half my time badgering the coders to get me better tools. Cool, this is like a video game dev team. You know in Pokemon you can go to the Game Freak building and talk to the devs? I think this is a similar thing. That guy had 3 monitors, that means he's important. Yeah, he does seem to have the most monitors out of the group. I like this guy with this, like, basket of stuff. Wobblefish. What? Frausmers. Are you drunk? Sorry, I'm working. Okay. Look at this! Look at this shiny Momo! Shiny Momo is gold, apparently. Cool. I want a shiny Momo. It's your turn to go get the sandwiches. What? What? Where? Every day I randomize who goes to get the sandwiches. It's your turn today, sorry. The RNG gods have spoken. Get the sandwiches, please. But I'm not even part of the staff. Doesn't matter, it's your turn. That's just how randomness works, sorry. Okay, I'll go get the sandwiches then. Hurry up, the team is hungry. Where do I get sandwiches? Yeah, and they have an office doggo, a shiny office doggo. Where do I get sandwiches? Let's check my quest log. Go to the izakaya and get sandwiches for the team. We also need to check up on the writer that we met a long time ago. He lives here somewhere in Sapanku. Yeah, this place is freaking sick. Alright, let's explore down underneath. Solidarity with Kisawa. We stand with our Kisawan siblings against Clan Belsoto. Love it. This must be the place I get sandwiches? Hi, what can I get you? I'm here for the crema sandwiches. Oh, they sent you this time? What happened to the other girl? Anyway, yeah, here you are, the usual favorites. Sandwiches for each and every one in the Crema Corp team. Game dev is hungry work. I wonder if it will ever be Yaw's turn to pick up the sandwiches. Oh my god, guys! It's Ash Ketchum! I can't be the only one who thinks he looks like Ash Ketchum. He travels from one place to the next, doing odd jobs and challenging dojo masters, beating them sometimes, all the while polishing my tamer skills. Sounds familiar. I love that. Ash is taking a load off and having a drink at the local bar. I love that for him. That was a cool detail. Alright, we got the sandwiches. Oh, Crema was 2 stories. It's a nice game dev place. Ah, finally. Are you bringing the brownies? No? Oh, yeah, sorry. So you must be here for that internship, right? My bad. Anyway, welcome to Crema Corp. Take that elevator. You probably want Ya on the 2nd floor. And whatever you do, for the sake of everything that's good, don't ring the bell. Why? They're very sensitive people, game developers. Each time that thing rings, they all have a minor stroke. Well, that's not good. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a 3. I'm ringing the bell. Did they have a stroke? Did everyone have a stroke? Oh, I actually got an achievement for ringing the bell. That's funny. Yeah, I got you sandwiches. The coders are starving. You want to see them when they're starving. Well, here are your sandwiches. Guys, food's here! Okay, now I can finish this list of features. Which features? So far, we have crafting, dating, mole customization, airship stunt competitions, and fishing, of course. So what's the game about? Depends. Do you mean the story or the mechanics? Both. I more or less know what you will do in the game. It's an airship sim, after all. The problem is, we still haven't figured out why or where. That's Professor Victor's job. He's a narrative guy. Can you go poke him, see if he has something? An airship sim with dating elements? Huh. Also, I just saw Euro's comment. The legally distinct Ash Ketchum. Not now. I'm trying to figure out if we need 3 acts or what. Are you the narrative designer? But you can call me the lore master. Okay, so, lore master. Joking, joking. Nah, just call me Victor. What's up? Y'all says we need the narrative now. Oh no. Don't tell me we're out of pre-pro so soon. Down below, take me. I was still polishing some aspects of the general world building. And I still haven't figured out even the sketchiest idea about the general macroeconomic environment of our in-game world. Can I help? Oh, sorry. I could feel that sneeze coming. Okay, here's the pitch. Thanks, Hung. In this game universe, people live on islands floating on water instead of in the air. And all those islands are on the surface of a massive ball instead of an archipelago. Okay, all sounds good to me. So far, so good? Okay, so what does this setting suggest or need? It needs fishing. Because of the big oceans? Yeah, I guess. I think y'all was already considering some mechanics for fishing, so this will tie in nicely. What else? Themes of discovery? Nice one, but we need to give it some new spin. After all, a spheric world is very easy to explore, right? So all the cultures probably already came in contact ages ago. They had to learn how to live in peace, so probably a very strong culture of cooperation and tolerance. Good, I love that. It should inform the gameplay, too. Emphasis on finding stories, uncovering secrets, rewarding that... I just need to develop these concepts a little bit more. Create some lore, and then the most important bit, draw some maps. Maps like these? Yes, look, that's my first rough idea for the first continent. It looks, well... yeah, I know, whatever. Wait, does y'all want this for today? Yeah, hurry up. Story of my life, ugh. Come on, Vic, think of something. Something fast. This needs to be delivered today. Down below, take me. Now I'm too blocked to think of anything else. Well, let's battle! No, come on, I don't have the time to... Now, well, to come to think of it. What gives? Yeah, sure, I need to switch my inner critic off. Let's run outside for a second and Temtem up. Might be just the thing I need. Why do I feel like every Temtem I've battled lately is a water type? Which is not good for either one of these guys. Let's just switch them both out right now. Yeah, Kazuma's having a field day. First it was water types, now it's, flying types. The mechanic of pulling my first cast creature because I had no way of knowing what I was up against cost me a turn is one of my huge pet peeves in a game like this. Yeah, it can really suck when the initial matchup is just not advantageous to you at all. Put you in a defensive position right away. Now you see why I'm a writer and not a tamer. Well, that was refreshing, and it confirms my thoughts that I should keep Temtem fighting as a hobby. Right, I'll have a coffee or 10 and get back to work. Careful for your heart. Happy to help, though. Man, this is... Wait, why is there a factory? They must, like, actually make the games here, too? Also, what the hell? 6 out of 10? Wow, she likes tea, dressing NPCs, and laser tags. Okay. This place is a one-stop shop. They make their own merch. They make games. Look at all these plushies. Cool. Alright, dude. Anything from narrative? Yes, Victor's working on the round world pitch. Devert, thanks for the follow. About time. Okay, we have the airship sim mechanics more or less designed. Time to go into full production. I guess you're our new producer then. What? You just met me, and I'm now your new producer? We need to get the art and coding departments working on the new project right away so QA can get testing a new build ASAP. Here, you're gonna need a symbol of authority. This will make you feared and respected in this office. A fake beard! What? This fake beard is gonna make me feared and respected? Now, get the team started. I'll work on the enemy balancing. Meanwhile... Wait, a fake beard? Naturally. I'm not gonna cut mine off, and we don't have time for you to grow one. Let's get started. Okay. So now we need to literally check in with all of the teams. Can I equip the fake beard? No, I think it was actually a held item. Which is funny. Well, that's too bad. Yeah, it was a Tem item. It would have been better if I could have equipped it. I'll check it, Devonio. I need that tool, blessed duality. I said I'll check it. Needed the tool yesterday. Well, Marcos was working on it. Well, I'm still waiting for it. Hey, don't drag me into your newlywed arguments, you two. All I'm saying is I need that tool for the... And you? Are you that Tallara, the new producer? I guess. You tell me. Either that or you came for another tool. Hey, get in line. I asked first. As long as I don't have to debug that thing again. Hey guys, are we adding the stickers to the game or what? I've been waiting for 2 years now and... Guys, calm down. Tallara, you were saying? Can I help with anything? Oh, don't worry, Tallara. They're always like that. As I was saying... Blasted duality. Settings again? Guys, who had the settings? I took them to read downstairs. There's too much light there and then... I'm not sure what I did with them. Tallara, can you check that? Find the duality note. Should be downstairs before Devonio throws the computer out of the window. Or you. Wow. This is fabulous. Yeah, this place is huge. Ah, you're the new producer, right? Welcome to the art department. This is the 2D table. Over there are the 3D guys, and the animators are at that other table. How are y'all doing? Well, we're just getting started with concepts and art direction. What about the anime? Is it true? Are we gonna have our own anime series? What? Oh, sorry, not so loud, Nay. Well, you shouldn't be sleeping on the job. I'm not. I just had a long evening playing World of Temcraft. Anyway, this is the 2D team. We're making good progress with the textures and 2D assets, but the animation team are having some trouble with the characters. Maybe you can give them a hand? Sure, I'll check with them. Excellent, thanks. This is so great. I'm really enjoying this. Excuses, much like most game studios, they also seem to not have a HR department. I like this guy's tats! Look at that! I think this is the first tattoos we've seen in the game. We're waiting for code to send us a build. Okay. They got- whoa! They got an arcade machine! Nice, nice. Guys, how are you with the player character rigging? This one just isn't working for me. Totally stuck, like the protagonist of Amnesian Explorers in Chapter 24. Sorry, you guys talking to me? I can't hear you if you speak from that side. Hey, I think I know you. Aren't you the protagonist from that manga? The one about a young tamer who's kidnapped on his apprentice's eve? No. Sorry. Anyway, since you're here, do you mind staying right where you are? We need to get some references to animate the main character. Good idea. Give me a second to get ready. Guys, are you saying something? Also, guys, Manu. Check out Manu's arm. I know my face is blocking a lot of him. But can you see the tattoo he has on his forearm? Is that familiar to anybody? Vivi from Final Fantasy IX? That's cool. That's a cool reference. I wonder if this guy has that tattoo in real life. Because I have a feeling all of these characters are probably based on the actual dev team, so that's cool. Okay, let's start small. Here, players just want to race against a rival airship captain. Give me a heartfelt reaction. You guys got that? Moving on. Having trouble with this scene. Players making camp in the wilderness after crashing into an unknown land. Ready to rest. Sit down, cross-legged. And last one. Here, a player and his friend are deciding who's going to try and fly across the Piggy Peck Bridge first. That should be enough. Sorry, the poses don't look good. Can you do it again? What? Oh, I must have to do the act, like, there's a right answer to these. That's annoying. Okay. Reminds me of my friend who almost has a full sleeve of Nintendo sprites on her arm. That sounds sick. Vivi is best V. Vivi was the sweetest little critter. Made me so happy. I loved Vivi. No, I feel like I was supposed to hit rock, paper, scissors on the last one. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, this is annoying. I hate these kind of things. Like, if they're giving me these options, why can't they just let me pick what I want? Vivi was an unparalleled font of pure destructive power. There we go. We did it. God, and now this other guy wants my help. Hi. Y'all told us there's a new girl. Is that you? Thank goodness. We need some help. What do you need? Do you have anything for that Inferno stage? I'm totally stuck on that one. See, this is where you come in. Arnance and I are working on the environment art, but we need some reference photos or we'll never make it in time. Like pictures of places? Well, yeah, exactly that. We have the request from design, but we need some references, yes. The more urgent one is for this Inferno stage. It's supposed to be a hellish place with fire and flames and all that stuff. You gotta fly your airship between these waterfalls of lava falls, whatever. I actually know a place like that. Great, we need someone who's well-traveled, so I guess a journeywoman tamer is the ideal reference seeker. The second level, the player is a prisoner of the air pirates. So we're gonna need references for holding cells, dungeons, the works. And if you can get us some references for the ice world, that would be ideal too. Here, take this camera, just snap the pictures and send them straight away. Okay, so that... We're gonna have to do this later then, because clearly we're gonna have to travel around to some areas we've already been and snap some pictures. Okay, so that'll be on the to-do list. Hold off on that for now. Let's see what else we can do. Here's the duality notes. Here you go. Great. Give this guy a hand before he goes crazy. Crazier. Very funny. Okay, Tallara, what's the setup's first step then? Oh, I didn't actually read it! I don't know. Hang on. I gotta actually look at it now. Quest items. Okay, it's configuration directives, unpogrify textures, and dev external server. Nope. Yay, I did it! Could you bring me a nice Temtem for rubber temmin? For what? Told you, the way you say it, you make it sound dirty. Whatever, usually we'd have a rubber Temtem here by the desk, and when some code doesn't work, you just grab your rubber Temtem and explain to it how the code works. Sounds weird, but actually helps a lot with debugging, help you spot the things that don't work. We used to have one of those rubber Tems, but Sarah T hoards them. Anyway, can you bring me an Ori? It's my favorite. And it actually understands code being digital and all that. So you want an actual Ori? Rubber ducky programming, it's a real thing, really? Interesting. Never heard of that before. Alright, so we'll have to get him an Ori. I don't know that I actually have one of those. But we can't finish all these quests right now anyway, because we're gonna have to go around and take all those pictures, so. For now, I think we're gonna have to leave those guys to it. Get back to them at another time. Ooh! Clothing store. I probably can't afford anything in here because I don't have any money. Oh, that's actually really nice! Of course it's $28,000. The one clothing item that I really like. Of course it's $28,000. Honestly, I like those pants too. Oh, and the ponytail. Oh man, I could get a whole outfit in here. This shit is sick. But of course, I can't afford any of it. The idea is that you walk your rubber ducky through the code, explaining all the logic, and in doing so, you'll find your bug or logical inconsistency. Okay, so that's exactly what they were referring to with this rubber Tem thing. That's fun. Well, let's look in our PC and see if we have an Ori. I gotta be honest, I can't even remember what an Ori is, so let's just look. If you guys see an Ori, just shout, because I might miss it. No, I don't think we have one. So we'll just add that to the to-do list. There you are again, by the Panson. You sure are an inveterate traveler. That's a new word. Tallara, special agent of the Congress and everything. Let me give you a hand. You've obtained additional slots for storing Temtem in your Tem deck. No big deal. I just assigned you some new Tem deck slots, so now you can count 450 slots in total. The very least I can do to support the Congress. Sick. Okay, I really want to save up my money now to buy those really cool clothes. What's happening here? Sorry, friend, I can't speak right now. I'm trying to convince the audience to... Wait, what's its insignia? You're with the Congress? I'm Tallara, congressional agent. By the Panson, you're just the one I need. Will you speak to them, please? Doesn't have to be a great speech, just something to convince them to join the Congress against Clan Bel Soto. How should I address them? I don't know, I guess... First, make sure they all feel included. Some have come from very far away. I know they want to hear what happened in Kisawa, really, and how they can help. Focus on the positive, on what they can do, not on the negatives, I guess. Sure. You ready? They're in a volatile mood, Tallara. You won't have a second chance if you blow it. Alright. Dear audience, I give you Tallara, special agent of the Archipelagic Congress and a veteran of the Battle of Uhuru. So they came from all over, so we shouldn't say citizens of Neo-Edo. Citizens of Sapanku. Right here, no need to shout. Let me tell you what happened in Kisawa. The Kisawa resistance was against the wall, with the Vumbi garrison isolated and under constant attack from through the tunnel. So I was sent to scout west, through the... think Gino Gap? I managed to join the resistance forces at Upinzana, and from there we launched the final blow. Operation Narwhal. We infiltrated the great city of Uhuru, and there we had the final battle against General X. And what lessons can we learn from Kisawa, congressional agent? We all need to work together. So what can we do? Join your local dojo. We need capable tamers, people who are ready to fight against Clan Bel Soto, to help their neighbors, like the brave Tukmani did in Kisawa. I guess she has a point. Maybe I should join the dojo. Well, that was it. Thanks for coming, everyone. That was a good speech, Tallara. Considering you were improvising and all that. Quite good, yes. Please accept this as a thank you. 2,500 bucks! Yes! We'll add it to the leather jacket fund. Safe travels, congressional agent. Long live the Archipelagic Congress. Alright. Looks like that went well. My glasses on. Eyes are starting to hurt a little bit. Alright, leather jacket fund. It's growing. What do we have here? Gossipy neighbor. My stars, the things one hear these days. Now she claims her fridge just up and disappeared. Really? She's still telling that story? I like how there's multiple levels to all these buildings. Not now, please. Whatever it is, I'm trying to be done with unpacking today. Need a hand? I'd appreciate that. Yeah, can't find the TV remote, or my laptop, or my phone. This is a mess. Okay. Bunch of clothes. What's this under all the t-shirts? TV remote? What a place to put it. Of course, it won't have batteries. Here's his phone right under his nose. This guy. Very predictably, his laptop is just here. Okay, I found all of Ibrahima's stuff. I'll tell him. Here you go. Oh, by the Pansun. Where were they hiding? Thank you so much, buddy. Oh, now I remember what it was. Did you find that manga? Volume 3 of Teray's Revenge? No. Want me to look again? Yeah, no, I don't think it's here. I lent it to that guy upstairs. I can't remember his name. It seemed the friendly thing to do, but could you go get it back for me, please? It's sort of awkward, you know? Not here. What a mess this place is. I wanted an apartment on the ground floor, but this is all they had left. Normally it's fine, but that time the elevator broke, it was not amusing. Do I know you? I'm here for Ibrahima's manga. Oh, so soon, eh? Okay, it should be there. I mean, around here somewhere. I think it's here. And I'd rather not touch this dude's stuff too much. When was the last time he cleaned up? Not looking forward to having a housemate. That manga is nowhere to be seen. Ibrahima's manga is definitely not here. Time to bother that Maloti dude. You didn't find it? Ugh, I was thinking, I threw a party last night, and I think, well, memory's a little hazy, but I think someone asked me if they could borrow that volume. Ooh. Thing is, I'm not really sure who it was. Dude, were you wasted or what? Buddy, stop asking me about things I can't remember. It was a girl, like, she was talking about this anime for ages. I didn't ask her name. Maybe I did. But I have a bad memory, you know? Good for faces, bad for names. Anyway, she's a local, lives in the neighborhood. Just asked around, yeah? Do I have a choice? Ugh, no need to harsh my mellow, buddy. Well, that's annoying. Need to find a girl who likes manga. I think this is my favorite city yet. This place is so freaking cool. Are you the special congressional agent we were told about? That's me. Nice to meet you. Everyone here has been horrified to hear the news from Kisawa over the past few days, but opinions are more divided on the topic of that archipelagic congress. I was hoping to discuss it with you. We need to unite against Clan Belsoto. That we can agree on. We're not Arborians, after all. But is the Congress the best framework for that? What else would you suggest? For starters, something more representative of the population of the archipelago. Who appointed the dojo masters to represent the islands? Some islands are represented by even less suitable individuals. It was an improvised thing. There is a war going on. That's the common wisdom, yes. And I'm glad we at least have the Congress to coordinate the efforts against the Belsoto. But moving forward, we need to consider how the Congress works and how much power it wields, and who does it answer to. Valid questions for after the war. Yes, I understand the urgency. Nobody wants another Kisawa while we discuss the nuts and bolts of how the Congress works, but it is a conversation we need to have very soon. Well, thank you for listening. I was a little concerned you would be defensive of the Congress, seeing as you are a special agent of it, but I'm glad to see we're all being critical and constructive. Things seem to be escalating, and as we pour more resources and people into the Congress to fight the Belsoto, determining what the Congress actually is becomes increasingly urgent. Before it becomes a behemoth with the only large army of veteran tamers at its beck and call. One that follows the orders of a clique of unelected dojo masters. Once the clan is gone, we might very well face another threat. I don't think it'll come to that. But that's a concern for another day. Let's not forget our caution, though. Thank you for the chat. I hope to see you soon when this is all over. The writing in this game is just so good. Like, you genuinely, like, talk about different issues and stuff. Okay. I wanted to check up on the writer in Sipanku. I feel like there's probably people in here that like manga. Perhaps not. Some pretty good questions, to be honest. Yeah, right? 100%. Just running around keeping an eye on the mini-map up there to see if there's any markers as to our quest objectives. Maybe in the bar? See any writers or manga lovers? Not really. At the hotel? Wow, they've got a little private chef here. Hey Sharp, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. Welcome to Temtem. You might remember we'd been playing this game in the fall, and I took a little break to focus on God of War Ragnarok, but we are back, continuing our Tamer journey, and I'm honestly really glad I decided to hop back into the game, because I'm having a blast. Okay, I think for now we'll just head to the spa. Onsen Shima, Pleasant Hot Springs. A visitor, yay! Do you have a ticket, uwu? I love this mascot greeting me at the entrance. Here it is, I'm here on Archaeopelic Congress business. Oh, I'm afraid I don't know what that is. Dr. Sasaya sent me. I must have a chat with that wounded man that was recently brought here. Yes, how exciting. I've been expecting you. Yes, come with me, this way. Is that a kawaii Metal Gear? Some sort of kawaii mascot. Sorry for the interruption, friend. Someone from the dojo master is here to see you. Very important, oh. Just remember, someone's getting paid to be in that suit and address you with an ooh-woo. I'm gonna unalive myself, Sasong. Well, hello. I can hardly refuse to speak with your people after they have treated me so well. Take a seat. My name is Berhano, and you are? Tallara, Special Congressional Agent. I've heard of your exploits, Tallara. The General is obsessed with you after his fiasco in Kisawa. Why were they trying so hard to capture you? The whole of Iwaba was teeming with Belsotos bent on catching you. Fair question. You see, I used to... Brings me great shame to admit this now, but I used to be part of Clan Belsoto. Not just any grunt, I was a lieutenant. I gave orders. Things I should have never countenanced, ever. Not anymore, after what they did to my homeland, but yes, I do carry this shame forever. There. Why are you so important to them? I don't think they were after me, per se. It's more what I know and who I was trying to find. Who were you trying to find? Someone called Shiratama. It's probably not her real name, and perhaps not even a woman. That Shiratama was supposed to be leading a clandestine group of ex-Belsotos, high-profile defectors. The clan was keeping it very quiet to avoid more desertions. When I first heard of them, I told Max, tried to encourage them to leave and find Shiratama, them and me, together. Wait, you knew Max? Yes, they were my best friend inside the clan. I tried to convince them to leave many times, but they were stubborn. Right before Kisawa, I left. I was horrified and ready to leave way before things escalated to that point. But I was hoping if nothing else, Kisawa would be the final straw, that it would open Max's eyes and make them leave the clan, but... You were looking for that Shiratama here, in Sipanku? Yes, I didn't have detailed information. It was all rumors and urban legends. I had next to nothing to go on, and I had to keep a very low profile, go incognito. Belsoto agents were after me. They nearly caught me one night in the rice fields. I was running out of time. So, I considered contacting the local dojo, a big risk. But then Kisawa happened. After that, I knew nobody would believe I had renounced Clan Belsoto. They'd just think I was a spy. So you didn't find the Shiratama? Clan Belsoto found me first, like you saw. Thank you, by the way. You arrived just in time. A minute later, and they'd have dragged me into the telebos. I'd be a dead man. Any clue that might help me find Shiratama? Not really, sorry. I wandered for weeks trying not to be seen, trying to find these fabled deserters, to no avail. I didn't know the land, didn't know anyone here, a fool's errand. But I couldn't remain among those criminals anymore. Have you heard about Max? Yes, one of the tamers who brought me here told me. I'm still processing it. I don't know how I feel about it. It doesn't feel real. Sooner or later, it will hit me. They also said you were a friend of them too? It must be that Tallara they always mentioned. I can say I was more than a friend? Absolutely not. The last thing I want to do is be romantically involved with that douche canoe Max. All I'm gonna say is we grew up together in Zadar. I see. Maybe we can grieve together when the time comes. For now, I think you have a more pressing mission, don't you? I wish I could help you destroy Clan Belsoto once and for all before it destroys more people like Max. You haven't given me anything to work with. I know, and I'm sorry. I can try to remember all I can about Clan Belsoto's internal organization, if that helps the Congress. But I'm sure they must have changed all their plans and passwords by now. Again, I'm sorry. Rest and get your strength back. Thank you, it's very kind of you after all that has happened. Could you? I know this is a big ask and you're probably not in the right headspace, but if you can find the time, could you find Max's family? Tell them what happened. Tell them I'm sorry I couldn't do more about it. No! I don't want to help Max! I gotta let him go. Thanks again, Tallara. I wish Max had been more like you. Sorry. Don't worry, Tallara. We'll make sure he is well tended for. Onishima is the best place to recover from anything. Just why? Why did Max join Clan Belsoto? And who was Max anyway? Who were they really? I hate... My only critique about this game is that they're making me feel bad about Max. When Max did absolutely nothing but bully me, try to destroy me, insult me, literally threw me in jail, impersonated me, ruined my reputation. And now I have to be like, oh, Max, I wish I could have done something. Like, no, they were just an absolute douche. What makes a normal, good person want to join such a band of thugs and criminals? We grew up together, same village, same friends. Could have been me. I have to make a move. Perhaps it's time to go back home. Ask the people who knew Max better than I did. Maybe I can find some answers there for Burhano. For myself. That's dumb. I don't like this quest. Aren't you interrogating our dear guest? I can't get back in there? Aw. So we'll have to go to the hot springs some other time. Alright, apparently we need to go all the way back to Zadar and talk to Max's family. So before that, we may as well stop into Nanto Labs and see what Carlos has come up with. Good day, dear visitor. Are you Special Congressional Agent Tallara? That's me. Excellent. Carlos is waiting for you in the main lab. Please come in. Just take the elevator to the first floor. But rest assured, I will get to the bottom of this. We will know exactly how and why those digital Temtem have vanished from this lab. Tallara, I guess you being here is bad news. Means you didn't manage to catch your prey? Desaya says you might need a hand. I hope she's not dissing my professional skills. Nah, joking. See this lot here? I've narrowed down the list of suspects to these 3 here. I'm sure it must be one of them. The person who's been stealing top-notch digital prototypes from Nanto Labs is in this very room right now. Dr. Wood, one of the researchers. Omura, lab assistant, and Alberto, one of the cleaning boys. Why them? They were the only ones working in the main lab last night when the last batch of digital Temtem vanished. Everyone else from their floor had gone home for the night, and there was an inventory check right before that, so it must be one of them. Any leads? Plenty, and a few red herrings too. What I need right now is a fresh pair of eyes. Yours will do. The woman who smoked out the Bel Soto spies from the Tassa Desert, no less. Where do I start? With me, partner. First, I'll give you a timeline of the night the last prototype disappeared. I've confirmed all of it so you can trust it's correct. It's time for us to play detective, guys. Let's see, let's put our thinking caps on. See if we can catch the culprit. Then, I suggest you interrogate the suspects one by one, get their version of the events. And lastly, before you come back to me, I'd recommend you take a little tour of the whole lab. Familiarize yourself with the building. And then hit me up and we'll move to the denouncement, like they say in pretentious novels. That is, we'll go through the testimonies again and see if we can catch the culprit. Ready? Got it. Get my timeline straight, interrogate suspects, check the locations, and get back to you. Excellent. We need to nail this one, partner. With Telebos gone again, this might be our only card against Clan Bel Soto. We can't afford any mistakes. Ready? Ready as I'll ever be! So, around 7, these 3 were the last ones on the first floor. Dr. Wood and Homura were working on their computers, the ones on the western side of the room. Alberto was sorting the recycling by the elevator. At some point, between 8 and 9, Homura got up and went somewhere else and returned at 9, and Alberto was seen leaving his place as well. At around 10, everyone went home. The receptionist was the last one and locked it down. Got it all? Ready to interrogate the suspects? Alright. So is the receptionist not a suspect? Because if she was here, she should be a suspect too. Anyway. Me first? Okay then. I've already answered all the questions, but okay, go on, I suppose. Tell me exactly what you did yesterday. So I guess I worked all day here. I didn't leave the main lab, I don't think. And I guess I didn't see anything useful either. My desk is against the western wall, so all I can see is my screen. Sorry, I'm not much help. Then I left by 9, I think? I was the first one to leave. Wait, that doesn't make me a suspect, right? Could have been either of those two. Who knows what they were up to alone in here, thick as thieves. You never ever left the lab? No, not once. Well, actually, I went out for ramen at some point. I was getting peckish. Don't look at me like that. Everyone has to eat, right? If she left the building, the receptionist might have seen her, Tallara. Did you see anything or anyone? Nothing suspicious, or more like nothing at all. My workstation is against the wall, like I said, so nothing, sorry. I just want you to know I have no reason to steal anything. I love my job. This is surreal. Hang on, I want to go talk to the receptionist then. Did anyone leave? Dr. Wood left and then came back, but that was at lunchtime. And if I recall correctly, they ran the inventory much later, right? So if she'd smuggled something out, we'd have found out. Okay. Or wait, hang on. I can ask what time everyone left, too. I do recall Dr. Wood left first, but it was still a bit early, and then the other 2 left together quite late. Okay, so far Dr. Wood's testimony lines up then. Okay, so far you're in the clear. Here's Homura. You're his sidekick? Alright, let's be done with it. I spent all day working. I had a couple of cordial conversations with colleagues, naturally, and then I left at the same time as Alberto. Who did you speak to? Like I said, Alberto. Around 7:30 maybe? It was about taking all the draft paper to recycling. Oh, and later I went up to have a chat with Tetsuya, one of the design guys. We played a board game for a minute to clear my mind. Dr. Sasaya was still in her office, so there. Unless you suspect her? Would be interesting to know if Tetsuya confirms his alibi. Are we playing Ace Attorney now? Pretty much, Morgan. We have shifted to straight detective mode right now. Did you see anything suspicious? Well, maybe I shouldn't say, but since these are exceptional circumstances, Dr. Wood went out that evening. She said she was going home for ramen, but now it sounds mighty suspicious, doesn't it? Well, the receptionist says she left around lunchtime. So, either Homura's lying, or she snuck out another way. Let's go talk to... this guy. Nope, this is someone different. I was trying to confirm the alibi of that other guy. I'll do that later. The guy must be up on the 3rd floor. This game seems to be everything. If a first-person shooter breaks out in a few minutes, I won't be surprised. The person they went and talked to must be... No, this is Aya. Nuya. Minky. There we go, Tetsuya. Care for a game of Agua Marina Empire? Did you play that with anyone yesterday? Yeah, with Homura from Main Lab. Cool chap. He came for a quick game last night. He was stressed out. We played the sudden death version. And was Dr. Sasaya in her office? How would I know? Take a look for yourself. You can't see her office from here. There's no angle. Interesting. So he did come up and play the game, but he says Dr. Sasaya was in her office and he shouldn't have been able to know that. Okay. Homura seems suspicious. Last one. Alberto. Another detective. How exciting. I mean, yes, officer. I'll answer any questions. Just shoot. Did you speak to anyone? Yes, at some point I went up to design. Dr. Wood had told me the archives had a lot of old stuff that should be sent to recycling, so I rode the elevator to the 3rd floor and talked to Aya. She's the one in charge of the archives. I don't remember what time it was. What time did you leave? I think it was like 10, maybe? Pretty late. I was chit-chatting with my friend Homura. We went out together. The doctor was long gone by then. I don't mean to imply anything by that. Okay. Let's talk to Aya. Did you talk with Alberto last night? Let me think. I don't think so. No, wait, yes, we did, very briefly. He asked me something about old files, but I didn't have any time, so I said to leave it for today. But today, well, it's messy. I don't remember what time it was, but Dr. Sasaya was in her office. What do you guys think? My mind tells me it's these two working together. They left at the same time. He couldn't have known that Dr. Sasaya was in her office, but he could have known Dr. Sasaya was in her office, so maybe they shared information. They probably went up at the same time. Let's just see. We'll talk to the receptionist again. Yeah, so Dr. Wood did leave and come back, as she said. She said she went to get some ramen. I think Dr. Wood is clear. I do too. Because because the receptionist can confirm that she left and came back before the sorting. And she didn't really leave here. She didn't talk to anybody. But yeah, I think it's one of these two. Or both of them. He spoke to Alberto around 7:30. Yeah, I mean, I think he's lying because she didn't leave in the evening. The receptionist didn't see her. And this guy doesn't say that he talked to the other guy. Yeah, my gut says Homura and potentially a pair of Homura and Alberto. I agree, Hung, because he's the only one we've clearly caught in a lie. Yeah, alright, let's do it. I'm ready. Let's focus on Dr. Wood first. She claims she was the first to leave that night alone, and she says she didn't see or hear anything suspicious. She went out during the day. Did she? At lunchtime. That's correct, but is it relevant? No, because the robbery was later during the night. Exactly. If she'd done it during lunchtime, it would have been discovered during that afternoon's inventory. So what's your final word on Dr. Wood? She's innocent. Homura, the lab assistant. He played a game with Tetsuya, and he claims they both saw Sasaya in her office while they played. No, because you can't see her office from there. Exactly. A weird thing to lie about, isn't it? Almost like he's too anxious to prove his innocence. I mean, he's probably the thief, but I want to say I can't tell yet. So we'll move on to the last suspect. The last suspect spoke to Aya, and she confirmed that, so he's not particularly suspicious. Okay. Yeah. So it's I think it's Homura. He's the one with the most inconsistencies. He said Dr. Wood went out, which he didn't, and he said he could see in the office when he couldn't, so. Doesn't look like we can choose an option to say it was a duo, so I'm gonna say Homura. Bingo! That was almost flawless, Tallara. Lab assistant Homura, you are under arrest for the theft of digital Temtem. Wrong! I'm innocent! I can prove it! I don't think so, buddy. Tallara caught you fair and square. Surrender now and you'll have a fair... I can't explain, but no way. What? What the? Where did he go? He's running away! Run, get him before you lose him! Wait a second. Before you do, have this. It'll help you capture him. You've got a new Temtem! Melocoton. Wait. It's a Momo! He must have named him. Oh my god, his stats are sick! But I don't need another Momo. I've already got a Momo. This is my dear Melocoton. Isn't it a happy peach? It will serve you well, Tallara. The best nose for tracking and sniffing clues this side of the Solaro. You got most of the clues and found the culprit. One day you might be a great detective. You deserve more than a reward, more like a friend. And now, go! Catch him! Well, hang on. Before we do, I want to check my Momo's stats. That Momo's stats are way better than my Momo's stats. Might be time for a swap out. That was a buff Momo. What a rude young lad. Did you see a man running out of here? He's wearing lab clothes. Oh, that lad? Yes, I did bump into a young man. Running east like he was being chased by all the demons. I think he went into the rice fields. Thanks, bye! Okay, thanks, bye! I need to take a quick stop, though, at the Temporium. To check out that Momo. Yeah, this Momo's stats are way better. But I'm wondering, should we just keep him for endgame? Because in endgame, if we want to actually like try some competitive Temtem fights, we're obviously going to have to max out our TVs. And since we're just fighting random Temtems at this point, we're getting random TVs for our Tems. So I'm wondering, do we just use these guys now just for the sake of using them? I forgot how good stats Aohi has. And then save our, like, perfect stat guys for endgame. Because I'm pretty sure we have another duplicate that does have really good stats, and we said the same thing, we were going to save him for endgame. Or maybe I made that up. Yeah, no, it's this guy. He has perfect stats. Rebel. Who evolves into Aohi. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll move... We'll have the same team in endgame, but we'll make them perfect stats and everything. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Alright. So we'll just go with our team for now. Alright, I was only planning to stream for 2 hours today, and we've been streaming for almost 3, so goes to show how much fun we've been having, I suppose, but I think we'll probably call it a day there before we get caught up in a big chase scene, and so we can pick up from there next time, guys. I want to thank everyone so much. Sorry, the music keeps cutting in and out. I want to thank everyone so much for hanging out with me today. This was our first Temtem stream in about 2 months, so it took a bit of getting back into the swing of things, but I think we did a pretty good job in the end. And I had a blast. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Going forward, Temtem is going to be our weekend game. As a lot of you guys know, my regular stream schedule is Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we've been doing Jedi Fallen Order on Tuesdays and Kinseed on Thursdays, but I do like to get a weekend stream in when I can. So it's not every weekend, but it's like most weekends. So going forward, whenever we have a weekend stream, we'll be playing Temtem. So hopefully we'll be back next weekend to play some more Temtem, but we'll figure that out next week. Otherwise, or regardless, we will be back on Tuesday. So hopefully I will see you guys there. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Have a great weekend. This has put me in a great mood, honestly. I've had a really, really great stream today, and it was so nice to play Temtem again. So truly thank you guys for being here. You have made my Saturday. If you're new or need a reminder, there are the socials. You can follow me there as well on YouTube. We are doing 2 Let's Play series at the moment. We're currently actually doing Dragon Age Inquisition, and we are also doing World of Warcraft Dragonflight. So those are 2 very exciting series that we're playing. So if you're looking for something to watch when I'm not online, head over to the YouTube and check those out. In the meantime, Beast has redeemed Guide the Raid and wants us to raid to Kira Berries, which I do not know who Kira Berries is. So I'm on her page right now. She's a 26-year-old British girl who loves strawberries, green tea, and Cloud Strife. Okay. I see you, Kira. And she's currently playing The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. So let's go over and introduce ourselves to Kira Berries. And yeah, thanks everyone so much for watching. I will see you guys next week. Bye, everyone.